And we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we should be live. Are we live? Yes, we are.
Live?
We are live.
We are.
I think. Wait. There we go. Now we're live.
Amazing.
Hello and welcome to the Bacon Barn Live and Uncensored podcast, the podcast where we talk about stuff as if we know about it, but we don't actually know about it. I'm Sam.
I'm me, Michael.
And I am Finn.
Hi, Finn.
No. Semicolon.
What the fuck? This is a great start.
We're starting off on a high note here.
Yep. No, on a hyphen.
Yeah,
No.
on a high note. F. Let's go.
Okay. Let's.
That was actually
Yep.
disgraceful.
Okay, today's
Shame upon your
topics.
family.
Today's topics are frustrated gamers are battling eBay scalpers with fake $50,000 bids and RTX 3080 paper editions. PS5 release announced for the 12th or
Release date.
release date announced,
And
and
price.
the design leaked, and yeah,
Leaked or
that kind-
revealed, right?
revealed.
Revealed.
and the price as well.
Oh, and the prices as
Yeah.
well. And there was like some kind of pre-order failure thingy with Amazon that we can talk about later.
They forgot to announce
the PS5.
pre-orders properly.
Yeah,
something along
and
those
now they're
lines.
running short on supply anyway, like without even having to announce it.
Of course they are, because
Yeah.
if they were available everywhere, people would think they aren't as popular, and then people wouldn't buy them.
Yay. Let's see. Apple makes the new iPhones magical with stuff like widgets and tapping the back of your phone for stuff. You know,
Screenshots.
screenshots.
2010 features.
Yeah,
equals magic.
2010 Android features. Here at Apple, we crave innovation. Apple announced a fuck ton of shit. Yeah, let's call it that. Apple announced a bunch of stuff for the WWDC
A bunch of stuff,
September
okay.
event. We'll go into details later.
And for
And-
school snack, they eat innovation.
And the answer for can you run Crysis is a resounding no again, because they made a remastered version, which is basically impossible to run on modern day graphics cards, or at least the ones we have right now.
Can it run Crysis mode, of course.
Yeah, on Can It Run
That's a
Crysis
graphic
mode.
setting.
Yeah, they added a Can It Run Crysis mode.
And 8K also.
You gotta
Yeah.
give it to them. That's some like seriously creative shit to promote your remastered game.
Why? That's like literally been a meme for
Yeah,
more than
but
a decade now.
yeah, but what company decides to actually like? I wouldn't have expected Crytek to do that.
I'd have expected it to actually look better than it does. But
It doesn't look
you want
that
to talk
bad.
about we will talk about it now? Have you announced all of our topics?
Yeah, I don't think the EA one's worth mentioning. It's pretty stupid. We can talk about that later if
I mean,
we
that's
run
EA
out of
for you.
topics or something. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
no,
gonna
I
leave it
saw
at.
a few gameplay, like
Mhm.
I saw gameplay of it and benchmarks on the 3080, obviously. You know,
Uh-huh.
got it, used them, and I don't know, it looks fine.
For a
That's it.
remastered game, it looks pretty good. I think I saw
Yeah, but
I saw
I
one
mean,
with like a Titan.
the foliage looks like hot garbage.
Well, yeah, it's a game from like.
It looks like someone did Minecraft grass in Crysis. Like, it's trash.
Minecraft grass. Someone
Yeah.
did Minecraft grass.
Well, it's not like they're making a new game. They just remastered an older game.
Yes, but if you're gonna go to the effort and make the water like look all realistic with distortion effects, add volumetric fog, you know, all that, all
Mhm.
the fancy stuff, at least make the grass look good.
So like, oh, how many
I-
text didn't they reuse like a fuck ton of textures?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, it
Mhm.
isn't consistently better. I'd rather have had it be
Oh
like
yeah, that's
not
really
quite
annoying.
as high peaks in like how good it looks, and
Mhm.
like have it more like consistently good.
Otherwise,
like,
yeah,
this
otherwise
way-
that takes you out of the gaming
Yeah,
experience.
it's even more
Yeah.
noticeable.
I mean,
you
I
know.
was looking at it from, thinking like, yeah, it's an old ass game and it still looks better than the new Halo. That was
That's a low
my
bar.
view on it, right? But
It's a low
now
bar.
that I think about it, if they did go through, making a bunch of new stuff, why didn't they update the textures? Updating foliage shouldn't be that hard for Crytek,
Yeah.
of all people. Like, they made the Far Cry games, they can probably just
It's
pull
like-
foliage from that and no one would notice.
And I don't even mean like go insane. Just make it look like
Foliage.
it actually evolved.
Yeah.
You know, not just use literally the same grass textures. The rocks and stuff like with tessellation and normal maps and all that, that
Mhm.
looks good. But
Well, the rocks
you
and
have-
stuff looked like hot garbage in the like original Crysis.
yeah,
Like, it was just like flat cubes put together with like the gray,
yeah.
like
Again,
a gray color.
kind of the same thing. Like the textures look kind of trash, but it looks good because they took tessellation and all that stuff and made it look like actual rocks in 3D.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
if they're
why it looks
releasing
good.
it like a completely new game, right? And like they know they're gonna make a bunch of revenue on this. I wouldn't say profits
Yeah.
for sure, because I don't know like how much they spent on it. But I feel like they could have spent a little more and just pulled like textures.
Well, let's put it this way: none of this is revolutionary technology, is it?
Yeah, it's more evolutionary.
It's more just modern.
But do they want it to be able, or are they just trying
And
to
that's
make
what the kind of run Crysis meme is for, right?
Yeah.
Like the idea of, well, like it's not just that it runs like trash, but it runs like trash because it looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Because like for the time, the game was like at least 5 years too soon. Like it came out 5 years too soon.
maybe they're trying to change the image.
What do you mean?
They
Not
downscaled
the-
their image. Cool, but who cares? No?
No, we're
Okay.
not gonna talk about like
Okay.
that. I mean, thing is, it's still in beta. think we both saw the same gameplay video. And that
I
was
watched
beta.
the Linus Tech
Yeah,
Tips
that was the beta, the Linus Tech Tips one, the one with
beta
like
or
the
alpha or
Titan
whatever, yeah.
and RTX 3080, and it seems fine to me, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I'm
fine.
it's not like you watch it and you're like, yup, Crysis is back, baby. It's gonna take at least 5 years for this like,
Better than
beautiful ass
ever.
game
Oh my
to
God.
come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for us to be able to play it, we'll have to wait like another 10 years or something. Like that was the original Crysis, right? You're like,
Yeah.
this is amazing. I want to play it. Let's wait like 10 years to play it. And it was worth the wait, because like after 10 years, that's when like the other game devs caught up to that kind of textures and like,
And the computers
Graphics.
caught up, right?
yeah, and the computers finally caught
You
up.
can actually run it, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like in the Linus Tech Tips video, it was taking up like 4 gigabytes of VRAM, the original Crysis, at like high settings and stuff.
Wow, okay, yeah.
And back when it came out, the max for any graphics card was 512 megabytes
Yeah.
of VRAM.
Then again, SLI wasn't completely dead, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, but still, like 8 of those.
yeah, I know. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like, yeah.
And the game was like, the storyline was fun and stuff, so that it also had that going for it. Now the remastered version, it's the same
It's the same
storyline,
game,
so
yeah.
it's not like
Pretty cool,
you're
I guess. but
pretty
I
cool,
mean,
but like I'm
ooh,
not gonna
same
buy the
game.
new one over the old one unless the new one looks like,
amazing.
yeah. Also, what? No, I'm just confused because like they very recently made like a really good looking Far Cry game, right?
Yeah.
Like Crytek, and it's literally the same studio. Like I think they even have like the same people working on the thing.
I don't know. Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Crytek isn't that big of a company anymore, is it? Like,
That
what do I
doesn't
mean
mean-
anymore? It's not like that big of a company compared to other game devs. I think they have like the same people working on
You'll have
almost all their games.
multiple- You're still gonna have multiple like groups
Departments,
working on different projects.
I guess, yeah. But still, like, they could have easily just ported the textures from like a Far Cry game, and no one would have noticed.
Yeah, it would have probably looked better.
Yeah, and would have looked absolutely amazing. Because have you seen like the textures in New Dawn or something? I think it's Far
Yeah.
Cry New Dawn. Like the textures in that, those are
Far Cry New
amazing.
Dawn, that was the one after the Montana one.
What is the
right?
price for the
Think so,
game?
yeah. What is the price for the game? I am unsure. I would have to check that.
You can't run it, just to be clear.
Yeah, there is no way you're running it.
Yeah, I know I can't, but like,
Okay, good. Just so you're aware.
Well, I mean, it's not out yet, so you know. But the 2007 version, you can probably get that. Yeah, you can get that for 20 euros right now.
Yeah, we probably can't run that either.
but did they make any game updates to it?
No, just looks better now.
I
So
don't think so. It's like you're shelling out more money because you want it to look good, but it doesn't actually look good.
well, it looks good, but it doesn't feel good, probably because you know if some textures look better, that
Yeah,
look
like
better, but it doesn't
Yeah.
feel good because like it looks like it looks like a video game.
mm-hmm.
You're like,
Yeah,
it
breaks
reminds
the
me.
immersion.
You know that it's a video game all the time
Yeah.
because you don't go around in real life and have like blocky grass and then just normal rock.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
CS:GO came out in 2012, and that game came out in 2007.
Yeah.
And CS:GO does have better foliage textures.
No.
Look at the foliage around you.
Yeah.
Better than whatever that Crysis Remastered thing has for grass.
It's not. It's about equivalent, I would argue.
Okay, but then they could easily have like made
Yeah.
it at least this good.
And just think, like 2012 game optimized for competitive play.
Yeah,
Like
has about the same.
if people had the option,
foliage as-
90% of people would disable the foliage because it took their FPS away
Yeah,
and to improve visibility. Like
I think that's like their only fuck up.
CS:GO has never even looked that great for its time.
I mean, like, some things which I loved about like the original Crysis have just been made better in this one.
Like
Like, let's see, when you shoot water, do you know like that splash animation, which was like everyone was fucking flipping out when the game first came out? They
Yeah.
were like, "What the hell? The water isn't just like outside of the
Static.
map, and I can like interact with it." They made that look good now. The water, it looks
yeah.
like realistic now. It's almost Sea of Thieves level of water, which is like really good
Yeah.
water, right?
Wow,
And then
thanks for telling me.
Really good water.
Now I know where to go to
should-
get some real good water.
Filtered water. You
hey
would
guys,
believe
do you want to get good water?
Good
Believe
water.
me,
Buy Sea
I
of
have
Thieves.
the best water.
Sam from Good Water here.
goodwater.com/C_of_thieves.
Dash your mum.
Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be buying Crysis
Your
Remastered.
mom likes.
Very low chance I'll be buying it.
What's the minimum requirements?
For Crysis Remastered?
'Cause I mean, yeah.
I don't think the minimum requirements
Crysis
are out
2
yet.
I mean, Crysis 2 scaled insanely well, right?
Yeah, doesn't like Crysis 2 have better textures than Crysis Remastered?
Well, that's the thing. It's not necessarily even better. It's just that when you turn it down, it actually like it scales really well.
Mm-hmm.
So like pretty much anything can run it, but you can also make it look absolutely gorgeous,
Yeah.
like the first one,
Huh.
which kind of, that's not really. A
You know,
thing
I'm just saying, like, we're shitting on the foliage here. For the first game, like, in 2007, it was amazing foliage.
Yeah, obviously,
yeah,
for
but
remaster.
Now, it's
Eh.
really out of
Yeah.
date. They gotta...
They couldn't pick it up from where they left off.
Yeah.
Last.
Yeah, it already had taken roots. No?
Okay. No.
No? Okay.
I don't like that at all.
No, you don't.
Yeah, speaking of me being frustrated with that joke. Frustrated gamers are battling eBay scalpers with fake $50,000 bids and RTX 3080 paper editions.
You're a paper edition.
That makes absolutely no sense. Guess that
Yes,
could
it
be an
does.
insult though.
It kind of does, though.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're a fraud.
Oh, I am a fraud. I did say we had a great show today, but we don't.
Exactly.
It's our
We
show.
had.
It's not gonna be
good.
great
Going
show
on.
for you tonight, so stay tuned right after the ads. Well,
Yeah, let's make our
Main
money
section.
first.
Let's make some money first. Well, yeah. So, okay, full story from the beginning, I guess. Do you wanna
For
the frustrated gamer thing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, okay, so Nvidia launched its graphics card, and people started setting up bots so they could like buy them quickly. And then some people who had like extra money laying around bought a bunch of them, like a lot of them, like too many of them. Nvidia ran out of
know-
stock.
The standing in front of the Supreme store to flip them 2 days later on eBay kind.
Yeah,
Those
yeah. So those people, once they fully bought out Nvidia's stock, put RTX 3080s on eBay for like ridiculous prices. Like some people started with like
Ridiculous.
10,000 and now it's at like 100,000 on average.
But the 10,000 couldn't have been legit, right?
What, the 10,000? No, they were legit. They were legit. They
Sure.
Yeah, they started with that, then
expect,
they
like,
realized they can
1,200 or
milk you a lot
whatever.
more.
I'd be expecting like 1,200, like the because that was like the standard 2080 Ti price, right?
Yeah,
Before
but
it crashed.
apparently those people wanna completely destroy your
I'm pretty
wallet.
sure the 10K guys were trolling.
Well, okay, so user named Skate or Die DGK on Nvidia's forums
Legend.
posted this week, I think. I hope last week. I don't.
I mean,
I'm
kind of
not
must
sure.
have been. 'Cause
Right?
it's-
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah. Posted saying that he made a bot who basically has a payment method set up, puts like ridiculously high bids on like those scalpers' products. Like if they're like selling for 10K, like if they're starting at 10K, it would put in like 100K. That like no one else can buy it. And then right before the auction ends, they delete their payment method. So
Basically, no one can buy the
no one
card,
can buy the card now, so the scalpers are making zero profit.
and are losing money because of fees.
Yeah, and are losing money. So hopefully this'll make them like sell it for lower pricing.
Hopefully, people won't actually pay for the fucking rip-off.
Yeah, why
prices.
would you pay like 20,
Because
30K?
people have money. Not 20 or 30K. I don't think those are. Like, there's people willing to pay 1,200 or whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
how much is it worth? How much did it cost, like originally?
400?
what was it?
No, 400's the
No.
3070.
7, right? 700.
700, I think. Yeah. No, that's euros. In dollars, it was 599, I think.
How much did the company sell?
What? Why would the dollar number be lower? What?
How much did
No,
the
no,
company
like that's
sell
what
for?
it's supposed to come out as, and then like once it came out, you know, the pricing. Like if we check on Amazon or something,
Wait.
here it's like 700, I think.
No, it's 800 something at least.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
the cheapest RTX cards are 800.
Wait,
Damn.
and
Oh, wait,
are
no,
they
700.
even doing anything about it? Like, does the company
No.
like, care?
No. Oh, Nvidia, you mean? Nvidia, they're like,
Yeah.
we're now manually reviewing orders, but I don't know if they really are. I'm not sure. I don't think they are, at least.
Yeah, it should be $700.
$700. All right.
And the lowest price
It's about
I
10
could
times
find
as much.
actually available. And
is
the
what
lowest
people are
price I
paying
could
for.
actually find available was 740
Oh, you found that?
euros.
Buy that chip. Put it on eBay for like 40K.
What?
We were complaining about those people.
That's
Make some money.
That's literally like the lowest tier,
Oh,
like the cheapest AIB model I could find.
oh. Well, I guess. I mean, speaking of low tier, we can probably talk about the PS5 release now.
Well then, testing off all the console peasants.
Yep.
Nice.
Console what? What did you just say?
Console plebs. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't
Well,
have said that. I
let's
shouldn't have said
see.
the other P word.
The other P word.
Yeah, peasants. Sorry. I mean,
The PS.
The PS peasants. What if
Peasant.
PS just stands for peasants?
Peasantry.
does.
Like P stands for P, and then
No,
S stands for
PlayStation
Zants.
is cool.
Yeah,
PlayStation.
sure, whatever. Well, I mean, just for the sake of, just because of like Uncharted and Spider-Man, I'll allow PlayStation to exist.
No, because
Actually, no. If it didn't exist, it'd be on PC.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck PlayStation.
Well, but I see that for me it's better because then I can play on a screen that is like freaking great.
You can play
You
on
know,
any
you
screen
That
with a
the
PC,
as well,
Finn.
Just hook it up to a TV.
Yeah.
That is right.
Finn, it's not like
But also,
HDMI
it's
cables
more
are.
honestly, like I see what you mean, like performance-wise and stuff. The way you enter your the input is better. Everything is better about PCs, but it's more comfortable.
Yeah, I
think.
guess it's easier.
You can just lie
to
down
just
on the sofa.
start it
and,
up. Yeah.
Slide the controller.
Well, you could use a
Right,
controller
you
with
can
a
do the same on
PC.
PC. Yeah.
You mean on a controller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, you could. Huh, okay. I'm gonna sell my PS4 now. And for parents, it's easier to monitor, so that is also a
guess.
point.
I guess, yeah. Well, I mean,
Also, I can open Word on my PC. That's a nice bonus.
I can open Word on your mom.
what?
Amazing.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, that makes
Sorry.
absolutely no sense.
No, I can open Word on my phone. That doesn't make my phone better.
I
mean,
mean,
Word
depends
is
on what
when
phone
you're
you
writing
have.
an essay, then
Depends
your
on what phone you
PS5.
have. My phone does have a higher refresh rate than both my monitors.
You know,
so.
I'd rather have I'd rather have my phone than a PS5 to write my essay in Word. Just saying, you know.
Yeah.
Starts typing with the controller, like the big ass keyboard
That-
pops up and you gotta
exactly,
move
yeah.
it with the stick.
With
Yeah,
the
but what are you
stick.
typing into?
I don't know, chat.
Just
Exactly.
into the search bar.
No, just PlayStation chat. You just send it to
Hell yeah.
someone, open it up on like whatever you wanna
On your
open it up
PC, right?
on.
What?
Oh, alright, let's see. PlayStation 5, the one with the disc thingy is gonna cost
Disk
$499.
drive. Those are called disk drives, you dumb bitch.
Yep, disc drives. $499. The discless version, the all digital edition, will be $449 pounds.
We're $4.99.
$4.99. Wow, that's not a
No,
lot.
$449.
What?
I can get it for
Really?
99.
Yeah, it says $449 here at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
see, let's
so I can
skip
get
the
it for
price.
$99.
Oh no,
That's
never
good.
mind. $499 for the PS5 and $399 for the digital edition.
Oh, you're wrong. What a surprise.
All right. It's gonna come out. Well, the pre-orders start
It's not
on
even that
September
expensive.
17.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out on November 12. For US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Mexico, and South Korea. And for the rest of the plebs, it's gonna come out on November 19.
Why did you call us plebs?
Why did you call yourself a pleb, you idiot?
You think I'm not a pleb?
Well, yes, but also it included us, so now I'm offended.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. The design, not really much to say about the design. So they copied the Xbox controller but failed to copy
Honestly, I
its
don't like the
ergonomics.
design that much.
It
the
looks like a router put the wrong way up. Can I shit on it anymore? Let's see what else.
Yeah,
can I shit on?
it doesn't look good, especially compared to the PlayStation 4. It just, that just looked.
Also, how the hell
Because
How does it
it's like
cool
it looked
anything?
very classy because it's like black, like in like what do you call it? Like that?
Yeah. Matte.
Finn,
Yeah.
we get
Matte.
it. We get it. You own a
No,
PS4.
sorry, it's not matte. It's drawn.
But now it has this like white and different colors. It looks more. It looks cheaper. To
Looks
be honest.
looks plasticky. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look cool. The other
Doesn't look
PlayStation
cool.
4.
I guess it'll be less prone to like fingerprint smudges.
Why?
Well,
How's glossy going to be better for that?
No,
Why do you
because like
touch
glossy, you can wipe it off easier. On like
Yeah,
a
but also
matte
it
surface,
smudges
if you leave, well, okay, yeah, I guess.
It depends if it's a matte or if it's a soft touch matte.
Yeah.
Like,
I kind of see what you mean there, Sam. Yeah, but I mean, you're not going to be touching your PlayStation much, are you?
Yeah, probably not. Oh well, the PS5 controller has a mic built into it. That's cool. Now they can monitor you all the time.
Usually they gave you a headset, like headphones with a mic on. Although those are kind of crap.
Yeah, those are.
isn't that
really
a
shit.
thing? Didn't they like? I saw in the promo images where they showed off all the stuff. Wasn't there also a headset?
Yeah, there's a headset, but there's like a mic in the controller. If you just, I don't know.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess if you want to just crank up like the volume on your, I don't know,
Well, if it's actually any good.
TV, and then
Yeah.
USB Type-C charging for your controller. I'll
Nice.
drink to that.
That's actually really good though.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
USB-C option.
Wait,
Sadly.
didn't they use USB-C before already?
No,
I don't know. Did they?
no, that was micro beefing.
No, that is, but that's USB. What?
Is it symmetrical? Can you
Yes.
plug it in either way?
No.
Yeah, it's not USB Type-C.
You can
One
flip
sec, I
the
have to check.
connector.
Let me get my controller.
Finn, I've seen your controller. It's not USB Type-C.
It has the USB symbol.
It's a USB, not USB Type-C, Finn.
Yeah, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. Your dad has one of the like newer iPads, right?
No.
Used to
Aren't those-
have it, I
Are
guess.
those not still lightning?
No, those are
Also-
Type-C now.
Wait,
Oh,
why does
nice.
Sony have the same charging adapter as the MacBooks, the new one?
What?
What?
I found out a couple days ago, the new MacBook Air
Mm-hmm.
has the same adapter on its charger as as like Sony.
As Sony what?
Like one of their phones, not sure which one, like a
What?
Yeah,
Like
they're
it's not-
both USB-C. And the MacBook Air is supposed to get charged by any
That is-
USB-C thing. That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like Michael's phone and my phone also have the same adapters. I think mine is.
No, it look kind of different. One sec.
No, I think
I'm not-
mine's overpowered for the MacBook.
Overpowered? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
no, because I have like I think the 50-watt version for the OnePlus 7 Pro. Like, you know, the quick charge thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I think that's overpowered for the MacBook.
I don't.
How?
I'm pretty
No,
sure. It's
after-
not.
What?
What?
No, it can't be. Because you have
The
to burn
MacBook.
that. Like, the amount of energy required to heat that thing up to the point it does. Like, think about it.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
That heat has
It's
to
gotta-
come from somewhere.
It's gotta
Come on.
double as a heat pillow somehow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, at least the PS5 this year is better than the Xbox One X from 2017 with 4 more teraflops.
Amazing. It's almost like teraflops mean something. Huh, JK?
Let's see, they got nothing here and nothing here. Oh, there's an NVMe SSD slot if you want to expand your
I don't
storage.
Like this. I
Yo,
think,
that's so
books.
revolutionary. Wait, never mind. Have that in my PC already.
Yeah, is it
Um,
M.2 or is it their proprietary bullshit?
It's M.2.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No fucking way they want people to actually...
Well, apparently they do now.
I highly doubt that.
And it comes with a custom 825 gig SSD. Oh, you can't replace like the SSD it comes with. You can only add
Yeah.
like one into the M.2 slot. There is an M.2 slot though. For like
Pretty sure they're
one
gonna use
extra.
some bullshit about adapter.
Yeah, they'll probably change it up later. I don't know. At least like in the, I think it was an Austin Evans video. Thing is, Okay, I don't mean to offend anyone, but he's like overly excited all the time.
You don't need to. You don't need to bother offending these retards. They're like Austin Evans. Okay.
Did you hear the ambulance outside just now?
No.
Did
Loud
you
as
call
fuck.
for Austin Evans after for good old Austin after you roasted him?
No, he's like a really nice dude apparently, but no, I just mean he's overly excited all the time, so sometimes it's kind of annoying to watch his videos because he's like screaming at the top of his lungs, so I don't really pay attention
James Charles.
sometimes. Wait. Sure, let's offend more YouTubers instead of, trying to fix what I did already.
Oh, sorry, PewDiePie.
What the fuck? Finn, stop. Shut up. Well, yeah, okay. So he's overly excited, so I didn't really pay attention to his, like, teardown thingy. So I'm not sure if there is actually an M.2 slot. There might be one. Don't know for sure. And, yeah. PS4, they're talking about the importance of the SSD. Cool, cool, cool. No one cares. We already have that. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're gonna have ray traced audio.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Ray traced audio, so it's reflected off of walls. Oh my god, that's gonna be so confusing.
Are you?
All right, yeah.
Well,
I don't know what they want to do with ray traced audio.
I guess echo, right? Or not?
I
Or
guess
is-
echo.
Yep. Installing an M.2 SSD in a dedicated expansion port. I don't know what that.
Yeah, they didn't give any details, I guess. There's a custom processor and GPU. Who cares? Oh, apparently it doesn't support
Oh,
like.
it's certain M.2 SSDs.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, also, they're like, yeah, our consoles are backwards compatible, just like, PCs and Xboxes now. Never mind, they're only backwards compatible all the way back to the PS4.
Mark Cerny says, that commercial drive has to be at least as fast as ours. Games that rely on the speed of our SSD need to work flawlessly with any M.2 drive.
Oh, yes, of course.
So you're gonna need to get one of the top tier PCIe 4.0 ones.
Yep. That's great. That's great for someone who's buying a $400 console.
That you
play
buy like
games.
50% of that price
Yeah.
in SSD. Yup.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's always amazing. Also, they're like, yeah, we're backwards compatible now. Cool, they can play PS4 games.
I guess it's technically still better than whatever whatever Xbox did.
No, Xbox straight up has like full backwards compatibility.
No, I meant the SSDs. They have their own.
Oh, the SSD thing oh, yeah.
They have their expensive as hell own proprietary SSDs.
Oh. Well, that's not very spicy of them.
They're like $140
Jesus.
for 1 terabyte or whatever it was.
140 for a terabyte SSD. That's not that bad, actually.
I don't know, I'm remembering that off the top of my head. Might be wrong.
I think you pay like 100 anyway nowadays for like a terabyte SSD.
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably more though. It's probably more than 140, like the actual price. Let's see.
Yeah.
They got 3D audio now. That's cool. Oh, that's what they mean by ray traced audio. It's just gonna be like. Yeah, no, it's not actually ray traced. I don't think.
Well, they're probably gonna do like 3 rays. And it's like, well, the sound came from north.
3, and then they use north, east, south, and west. Which
Yep.
which one can it not come from? Like,
Behind you.
and where is that? North, south, east, or west? Behind you?
Yes. Notice how you can turn?
What?
So from behind you just don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Legit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like someone shoots you from behind, you see the bullets, but because of your immensely new console, you just can't hear them.
Amazing.
Yeah, revolutionary. Oh, they finally fixed like the thing where you can like finally use PS4 controllers with your PS5 now, I guess. Because that was always a thing. It's like you could use like the, as long as you connected via USB, you could use like the original Xbox's like controller with the Xbox One X. If you wanted. Like it was completely like throughout their whole lineup, you could use any controller with any console as long as it was connected via USB and Xbox.
Oh, it's just a casual $220.
What?
The expansion card.
You're still stuck on that?
$220.
Jesus Christ.
How?
Yeah, sure. Pay 50% of what you just paid again. If you want to play more games. You got an issue? Well, tough luck. You do anything else, we'll void your warranty.
Probably.
But this is cool though. You can use your PS4 controller without having to plug it in through USB. I don't think Xbox supports that.
Epic.
No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Tony.
Oh no, wait, never mind. You can only play like PS4 games that are backwards compatible on PS5 with a PS4 controller. So you can't
actually use your controller.
Yeah, you can't actually use the same controller.
Oh no, I can only use this mouse and keyboard for my for when I play games. I can't actually use it when typing.
Oh, at least the PSVR is still being like continued to be used.
Amazing. What is that?
Their own VR like goggles, glasses, headset.
I care.
Google is.
Google is.
Gulugulus?
Well, yeah, it didn't really have too many games on the PS4. Hopefully, there's more on the PS5. Because I actually like the idea of being able to play VR games on your console.
You think they could actually run them this time?
Oh, they were able to run them last time. There just weren't a lot of them. Yo, what if you can play Star Wars Squadrons on this? You think it can run him?
Nah. Oh, you mean the new?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's a slight chance it might be able to run that. Like very low chance, but there is a chance.
Considering Sony's focus on pushing clock speed as far as possible.
Yeah. That'd be cool. But does that mean like
that does work well for VR, so
okay, that's cool though. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. It's cool that you can play the newest VR games on a $400 console.
I mean, is there a more expensive one?
Yeah, PCs that cost like $1,000.
Yeah, but also what?
Like a PC that could play that VR game would at least have to be like you'd at least have you'd end up spending at least $1,000 on it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just the standard console launch thing.
Yeah, well.
First, the price to performance for the console is amazing compared to PC, and then, well, it's
That's the thing, though. It's not just price to performance. Like, VR, it's a, like, new concept that's definitely taking off now. It's been
What does that have to do with anything?
Because, like, it's becoming more mainstream, and so...
Yeah, but we're talking about running it.
Yeah, I think the PS5 will be able to run it.
Yeah.
At $400, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
VR game.
Hopefully hopefully it enables like complete crossplay now. With PC at least. That would be good. Because VR games mostly, either they're Sims, which probably won't be on PS4. And if you're playing Squadrons, you probably want to play multiplayer. And there's not a lot of people with a PSVR yet. So it'd be better if they, had crossplay with PC.
Is it VR though?
Squadrons, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the whole point? There's now a VR Star Wars game.
because I don't see any mentions of any VR anywhere.
I'm pretty sure it's VR. Let's see. Yes, Star Wars Squadron will have complete VR support for the entirety of the game, the campaign, all multiplayer, and everything else is fully playable in VR on both PC VR headset and PSVR for PS4.
In virtual reality.
Oh, you
on
can already
PS4,
run it on PS4,
Yeah. Oh God.
so you don't
That's not
need
cool.
your PS5.
And it supports crossplay already. Nice.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, okay. All in all, I think the PS5 is a good launch. Because, like, thinking about 12-year-old me, I want to play these games. I don't have the kind of money for a PC, and like, even if I do, this gives like every PC in its price range a run for its money. So, all in all, I think the PS5 will do well. Probably better than the
Well, run
Xbox
for
is.
less than the amount of money the PC cost, because it cost only $500, right?
What?
PlayStation.
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no,
So it's
the
actually
discless
kind
one.
of
The discless one is probably the version I'd go with.
Yeah. Okay. True.
yeah.
What do you need discs for anyway? Like you always.
If you don't live in a city, that's for.
Yeah, but like saving 100 just so you don't. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
really-
like go back to being 12 and like trying to convince your parents to spend an extra 100. Actually, you know what? I think that would be a thing where parents would easily spend an extra 100.
Yeah,
Why?
so that kid only can like get the games.
Yeah.
Like,
So
with
they don't
this,
have to like
and so they
constantly
don't-
buy games for you.
No, I think
online.
also so they can keep track more easily.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
They buy discs, not like some online thing where the kid could theoretically buy it themselves at some point as well.
Yeah.
You can turn online off completely,
Yeah.
and then just.
I think my parents would be like, "Yo, what if this digital thing just doesn't work? Let's get the disc one."
Analog
Anyway,
time.
yeah.
It's
It's hard for some people to realize that like analog isn't necessarily good. Like yeah, it's more reliable.
That's what's it called?
like,
Nature
for half the
fallacy or
time.
whatever.
What's that?
Natural fallacy, I think.
What's it
When
called?
you appeal to nature.
Oh.
When you say what's natural is best.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like for them, it's natural to just buy discs when you want to play games.
Well, I mean, I don't think my parents ever played video games, but yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
True. I don't think my parents ever played video games.
Well,
I guess
yeah.
like with me, my dad played every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, have I told you
Yeah.
guys about the so he bought like a used PlayStation for me, like the original PlayStation when I was a kid. Of course I didn't know how to operate it cuz I was like too young for that.
Yeah.
So he would just like play for me and act like I was playing, like give me a turned off controller. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the most
And this dumb little bitch fell for it.
So easily manipulated.
Look at him. This idiot.
So naive.
so nice. Well, yeah, speaking of, stupid
Naive.
mistakes and falling for stuff, the PS5 launch got fucked up. Cuz
Yeah, why?
Amazon like started like selling it.
They basically didn't announce pre-orders were going live before they did.
So once
Before
they went
actually
live
went live.
and people bought stuff, they were like, "Wait a second. We don't have stock."
Yeah, and also like everyone bought them up and they're like, the fuck? Wait,
Yeah.
it's going live already?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even get the chance to try and buy.
So like for the first for November, don't expect your PlayStations if you haven't bought them already. You
Until
gotta
November, until the release date.
even after the release day, I think the stock's gonna be gone. Pre-orders
Why?
already
Yeah?
piled up. Yeah.
Nah, doubt it.
I don't think so. I think they're also going to produce a ton for Christmas season.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. Yeah. And I think like after PS4, absolutely like
Prince Smith?
dominating.
Yeah,
the console
Christians
space.
just like playing PlayStation so much.
Christmas?
Christmas. No, I think after like the PlayStation 4 completely dominating, like for 8 years or something now, I think they have like enough confidence to go ahead and like manufacture a fuck ton of these
Praise the Lord.
and buy a
Praise Him
PlayStation.
We celebrate the birth of
Buy a
Jesus Christ,
PlayStation,
saved us, who
please.
freed us of our sins. And now, let me just quickly play a new ego shooter on my PlayStation 5.
Did you just say shooter? On a console? You disgust me.
Depends
You
on how
have-
good the aim assist is, alright? Fortnite technically counts as a shooter. And it's a mainly console game.
Technically.
Hard.
No, it's a point-and-click adventure game.
So is CS.
No, 'cause you actually have to aim.
No, you buy an op and it's a point and click.
Yeah.
That's a joke
Yeah.
from 2005.
And that brings us to a new segment. What I learned today. Ding, ding, ding. We need intro
Ding
song.
ding ding! That was a
Yeah,
joke from TF2 in like 2005. Ding
Today,
ding ding!
I learned that I'm actually so bad at Minecraft, at aiming. Like, I can't aim in Minecraft, so I just went back to CS.
What an epic gamer plays Minecraft and aims.
And for
Yeah,
this next segment, I'll be
My
ignoring
flick
both
shots
of
aren't
these
on point
guys,
today.
so we can go ahead and discuss
flicked wings,
magical
swords,
iPhones.
Magical iPhones.
Magical iPhones, buddy.
Apple will tell you they've always been magical, but don't believe them.
Yeah. So apparently now you can
Michael,
like
how are they not magical? You touch the glass and it changes. What do you mean?
on like your newer iPhones.
Also, we have like a woodcutter from Apple.
Okay, the one I got my sister, that's an
What?
iPhone 11. Which one does your sister have, Finn?
iPhone 10, I think.
10. Okay, so it's at least the 10 is also supported.
But, like, it's all the ones that are still being updated.
Yeah, all the ones that are still being updated receive this thing where you can like tap the
Isn't
back
that,
of the
like,
phone.
6 years worth of updates.
Yeah.
So right now,
Does the
We should
iPhone
be,
SE, Finn? Does your
Huh?
SE? Does the iPhone SE you run right now? Does that support it?
No, that's not.
it doesn't
that's
have the metal back. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not a conductor. Never mind. I'm
Yeah.
stupid.
It has a no. It
I'm
has like a
guessing-
metal rim around the outside, I guess.
I'm guessing everything since the iPhone 8 is still supported. Like the 8 came out alongside 10, then 11.
I'd say probably iPhone 7, right?
7?
Because isn't that where they added the notch and they redesigned it?
No,
Okay.
no.
I honestly
They added the
just
notch on
lost
the
track.
10. 10 is the
After
first
the-
notch.
Wait, no,
Notch.
not no, right. 7 was removing headphone jack.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
after the iPhone 6, I just lost track of what was happening.
Yeah. No, there was the good-looking iPhone, so the iPhone 5, the curvy
Yeah,
iPhone,
6 looked good.
the like revolutionary curvy iPhone, which was iPhone 6.
That
Then there
the
was-
Sheets one, right? Where
then there
people were
was-
complaining about
Then there
getting
was
iPads.
That was
innovation.
the Bendgate one.
Yeah, that was the
So,
Bendgate
6.
one. It did look good though. The iPhone 6 looked
Yeah.
good. Yeah. And then there were like revolution time, no headphones.
Yep.
Not no headphone jacks, just no headphones. Because, you know, for
And
the first
8?
bit, like
What-
Bluetooth
what was the
headphones were
8
nothing.
even? Like,
Oh, the 8 was like a successor to the 7, but alongside the 8, because it was Apple's 10th anniversary, the notched iPhone 10 came out.
right.
No,
they
it's actually
skipped
everything
9.
from iPhone SE upwards. iPhone
Oh,
SE.
wow.
So 6
And-
works too.
Including the iPhone SE?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
so your
it's
phone
too-
supports it.
Okay.
So your phone supports it.
So that's
Nice.
like what, 3 physical design revisions? 3 or 4?
Yeah.
I don't even know where you like draw the lines there.
Why didn't they enable that before though then? If they had
Because-
the ability to have that on the iPhone SE.
Because magic.
Because
They probably
innovation.
came up with the idea 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, they were like, this feels kind of. It's not done yet. We need something else. You know what? This thing that we use to see what way around the iPhone is, you could also use that to measure tapping. But even on the iPhone 10, it didn't
Turns
work
out they
that well.
literally had it as a development tool the whole time.
Yeah, I tried it on the iPhone 10, and even there it didn't work well. So
I didn't. I took my sister's phone and I was like, "Let me try it." She looked at me with disgust for being in her room. Then when I wanted to check if it was actually updated because it wasn't working, she kicked me out of the room. So I actually never got to try it properly.
Sounds
so
like an
it
internship.
worked kind of. Like it was a bit too complicated to actually use it, I think, but like it
Oh.
kind of worked.
Wouldn't you, I
yeah.
feel like that grip on the phone
Sam,
would
should
be
I also
really
tell my
awkward.
story too? Because it was also my sister who had the phone, but she just cooked lunch for me. And we were sitting at the table together talking about the iPhone.
We get it. You have a nicer sister than I do. Why you gotta flex on me?
Well, no, my sister has a nicer brother, obviously.
Oh.
Cool. We're gonna skip that.
Kidding.
And speaking of
And
nice things,
She is very.
yeah,
she could.
there's nothing nice about this. iPhone announced a bunch of things. I mean, Apple announced a bunch of things on the WWDC thing.
iPhone person announced a bunch.
Tim Apple announced a bunch of things.
Timothy McApple.
Timothy McApple. Okay,
Apple Store.
there's the Apple Watch Series 6. I'm gonna like run through them really quickly.
Shut up, you Apple phone nerd.
Okay, let's see what's new about it. It can measure the oxygen in your blood.
Yeah, you can flex on your deoxygenated friends.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That was the one with the repetitive, like with the app that was just like repeating itself. With the ad that kept repeating itself, right?
Yeah.
What?
It's $400. Jesus Christ! Just get a PS5 instead. I don't care.
Yeah, any day of the week I'd take a PS5 over an
Apple
Watch.
Watch. Yeah. Then there's the Apple Watch SE for the poor people,
there
I
I
guess.
can measure my blood pressure by the number of messages I'm sending to my teammates.
Okay, no. The Apple Watch SE came out as well. It's like the Apple Watch 6, but for poor people, I guess. Oh no, it isn't. It's $280. Why?
What's
If you have the money
different?
for an Apple Watch SE, why not just go for the Series X anyway?
Series X.
Series
The
6.
Series X.
Sorry, Series 6. Okay, let's see. It has last generation's S5 processor.
Oh, speaking of Series X, by the way.
There's nothing about
yeah,
the Xbox
I think
Series X
they-
there.
Made a good processor for their phones. But not their phones. Never mind, they didn't. For the Apple Watch or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Speaking of Series X, the Model X, Tesla.
Yeah. Okay, I can find news about that. People got caught sleeping in their Model X's.
Was it
Oh
a
no,
Model X?
not sleeping. Oh wait. Oh my God. While it was driving while they were sleeping,
Yeah.
right?
And then like
Yep,
someone
on the
pulled,
highway.
and then they pulled the car over, and they were like, "What the fuck?" Like they were
What?
leaning.
Not
They were,
just
Sleeping.
sleeping.
What the fuck?
they were
They weren't
leaning.
just sleeping, but they had their seats like fully reclined. They
Yeah,
were like
they were leaning all the way back.
Sleeping.
So it's good, huh? Interesting.
They didn't just fall asleep. They tried to fall
That is
asleep.
so dumb, though. Can we like put this Apple thing on hold and talk about that for a second?
Like they
But
need
that actually works is impressive. Like that it didn't crash because I was in a what I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think it was a Volkswagen or something.
Mm-hmm.
and you fell
and-
asleep at the wheel?
No, like they also have like follow the lines basically on the
Oh.
highway,
Uh-huh.
but it just
Yeah.
like it goes like that for like 200 meters, 300 meters, and then you have to readjust it.
But yeah.
Yeah, we have that thing for so the one we bought recently, the Mazda, it's got this thing where it like follows the person in front of you.
Yeah, cruise control. No, that's speed.
No,
never
that's
mind.
speed. That's speed. It like follows the person in front
that-
of you. So my dad, he's like trying to show off the thing and like slowly takes his hands off the wheel. And then then the car just fucking guns it because the car in front of us gunned it because the light turned yellow. Right? And we just like crossed a red light and my dad was so goddamn embarrassed. And he like, no
It's
shit.
just like, oh, he let go. Now is my time to strike. Now I run. Just get away.
Back to Apple, I guess.
No, actually,
Timothy Apple, man.
speaking of Volkswagen not being good at they actually announced a new
Lineup of cars.
line of electric cars that are going to
Oh.
be released. One of them is going to be released in September, in like a couple of days, I think.
Oh.
Hours. But
Do they look good?
I mean, they look kind of. They look very clean, but they look sort of like candy.
Like empty-ish.
I don't know. They look kind of like futurist.
Oh. That's kind of my issue with Teslas, right? Like you look at the front and you're like hoping to see like a vent.
I don't know. I like them.
You like them? I don't know. Like there's.
I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, why? Like, I don't see the point of putting a vent there. Like,
No,
only
but there's
for
the space for the vent, right? And you're like, yeah, that's where the vent belongs, but it's not there. It's just a smooth curve at the
Also,
front.
that just makes it more aerodynamic. Why would you not do that?
Yeah, sure, but I just don't like the look, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to the look. It's a bit like the.
Yeah, that's probably it.
It's like the 3-camera iPhone, you know? Like, everyone's
Yeah.
used to it now. Remember when it first came out, there were, like, the mitosis memes?
True.
Right? It'll probably take me a while to get used to it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's the
but
new...
well, it's actually interesting to see that like Volkswagen is doing that, where they like that they actually like are making electric cars now.
Yeah, I
Or
think
like that
everyone's...
there's more companies now, like even big companies. Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't just take a car and shove an electric motor inside.
Yeah. It feels like they're panicking now. Because, like, a lot of, like, Japanese and Korean car manufacturers
feels
have
like-
already started making, like, hybrid cars.
Well, it feels like they've stopped, like, just panic mode, yeeting out electric garbage.
Yeah.
God,
Starting to
electric
think
garbage. Nice.
What, fucking takes a Golf and shoves a, like, electric engine in it? Woo,
And they
innovation.
took wind turbines and did a reverse on them.
That's what they did in Florida, right?
What?
Like, I don't know, whether the swamp hovercraft things.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those, but electric.
Oh.
But fucking.
They actually made a race car as well. But obviously, oh yeah, and Elon Musk actually test drove one of those cars.
The
New ones.
Volkswagen or the
Yeah.
Teslas? Wait,
Volkswagen.
what? Oh, the Volkswagen.
Not the PS5. He didn't test drive the PS5.
Let's be
And,
honest, he probably has one already.
He said that he liked it, I think, or something. I don't know. It was a good, like, it was fine. I mean, it's not a. He was like, yeah, making fun of it for not being a sports car.
Oh.
But I mean that it's not Tesla. Like
Yeah.
they're not trying to test. They're trying to have cars for like the general population.
Yeah. I think Tesla kind of tried to tap into that, but the lowest
Did
they
they
could
though?
go
They
was-
made cars that cost like 100,000.
Yeah,
they-
and then they kind of just gave up on it and made the Cybertruck. So, you know.
Cybertruck. Did that sell well, by the way? Did they make a profit off of that?
Probably it's Tesla.
It's Tesla. They probably
I mean,
made
it's
way too much.
it is a statement to
Yeah.
have a Tesla truck.
Yeah, just imagine like the Cybertruck rolling down the
Oh, you have a
fucking
Ford
street.
F-150?
Truck.
I have
Yeah.
a fucking Cybertruck.
I'll fucking ram that into your car.
You have a tank? Well, sorry, I have a Cybertruck. Get off my street.
Oh, you have a
boy.
sports car? Sorry, I have a Cybertruck. It just like subs in for everything at this point. Like, if you want to flex, sure, Cybertruck. If you want to, you know,
Wait, you
show
have a
off.
car? I have a Cybertruck. You have a
horsepower.
wife? Well, I have a Cybertruck.
you have a house to live in? Well, I have a Cybertruck fully decked out.
To live in.
And I'm
Because
in
it can drive on the street with me sleeping inside of it.
Exactly. Beautiful.
with fully reclined chairs.
America?
Yeah, with a fully reclined. That is.
America?
While I use
much-
the all-new iPad Air, which was also launched at the Apple
Wow.
event.
Shut up. No one cares.
Yeah.
Oh, the iPad. They made a new iPad. What?
As an Apple fanboy, I can confirm that this is very important because I need I need air to breathe, and so I need the iPod.
Epic.
I require the Apple Air.
Apple Air, exactly.
iAir.
iAir, yeah.
No,
exactly.
you air.
Wait, oh, that could be a a freaking like airline. If Apple makes an airline, just call it
iAir.
iAir or something.
Is that already a thing? Let me think. No, that is not already a thing.
Or iFly.
I can confirm
right.
that is not already a
Because
thing.
Sam.
I do work at a travel agency, so I know. Yeah. That is not already a thing.
That's how that works. You just know all the.
Yeah,
I know most of them.
He knows more than us.
I know
at
the
least.
mainstream ones.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I feel like iAir would be quite like if it was kind of well known, you would know about it. Like,
Yeah.
If it had like even a bit of a customer base.
Yeah.
You would know about it.
Well, it's the normal upgrades to the iPad Air, but wait, no, what? Oh no, they didn't. They made a new iPad, like not a new iPad Air. They made a new iPad with the thick ass bezels and the home buttons and stuff.
Wait, what? They made an old iPad, but they made a new
But
one.
they added a new chip to it, like the old body.
Is that what the iPad Air is? What?
No, the iPad Air, like, is the full screen one with like the notch and everything.
Okay, so then what the hell is that other one called?
It's just called the iPad.
What?
Yeah.
There's an iPad Air, there's iPad Pros, there's iPads. I don't
No,
understand.
iPad. Okay, so last gen there was only Okay, no. The gen before last gen, there was the iPad. And then last gen.
Wait, wasn't that what he said in the?
And then God
The
said,
iPad.
"Let there be
The
iPad."
phone.
Huh?
Yeah. Do you know how they combined like an iPod and a phone and a what else was it?
Oh, like
What?
the
Like
Steve
music.
Jobs thing, and
Yeah.
an iPod,
And it's all one device. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's Air and iPad. It's all one device. iPad.
No. Okay.
full of
So
Air.
So 2 generations ago, it was just the iPad. Last generation, they made the iPad Air and then made the iPad Pro. Last generation's iPad Air still had like the thick bezels
What's the
and
difference,
stuff.
though?
Yeah. Last generation's iPad Air still had the thick bezels and the home button. It was just lighter, and the iPad Pro was the like full screen one. The new bendy boy, which would break if you like bent it too much.
Yeah.
And then this generation, they haven't made an iPad Pro.
Wait, what about the last generation normal iPad?
There was no last generation normal iPad. There was only iPad Air and iPad Pro.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
And when did this iPad Air?
And then this generation's iPad Air is basically last generation's iPad Pro with a new chip. And then
So it's a bendy boy.
Yeah. And then they took the iPad from 2 generations ago and put a new chip in it too. And they skipped the iPad Pro this time, I guess. Why are they doing this? Fucking Intel's name schemes seem normal to this thing.
Yeah, isn't there all...
compared to this?
At least there you can tell them apart.
Yeah, at least there
It's
you can be
hard to
like,
tell them
yeah,
apart,
here's
but
the
you can.
i7-11G73,
Yeah.
but there's only one of those. There's not like,
There's 2 variants that are
Yeah.
completely different. Like, it's not a 25 and a 15 watt TDP version, which are actually have the same name.
yeah. It's not fucked up like that. Other than that, let's see. There's the Apple One. They're making it easier to access all their services. Like, okay, Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and 50 gigs of iCloud.
Amazing.
And Apple News Plus and Apple Fitness Plus. And that's it. Oh, no, this is 3 different plans for the Apple One.
What?
Okay, so the first plan for Apple One is the individual plan, which gets you Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and 50 gigs of iCloud. Then there's the family plan, and that includes the ability to share with up to 6 family members and 200 gigs of iCloud instead of 50 gigs. And then there's the Premier plan, which includes the Apple News Plus and Apple Fitness Plus, and 2 terabytes of iCloud storage.
I guess.
This makes zero sense,
thing.
though. It's like, here's this thing, so it's less confusing, This gives you all the services at once, but there's 3 plans to it.
Yeah.
And we have like 3 services in total. It makes it like 0 times less confusing. Yeah, this is just stupid. The all-new Apple One. It fucking revolutionary. Cool. Yeah, that's about it with the Apple news, I think.
Cool, fucking finally. Let's get to some actual news.
Let's see. Well, I mean, the only other... I don't even know if this is actual news. EA renamed their like launcher from Origin to EA Desktop app. That sounds so stupid. It's like, yo, where's that game on sale on Steam? No, it's on the EA Desktop app. Who says that?
No, of course, it's the EA PC client interface.
Yeah, it's so basic. I guess you can't like confuse it with Origin PC anymore, but it's still basic. It's super basic. More news. Well, TikTok got bought by Oracle. We talked about that last week already, I think. WeChat got banned. Whoever the fuck cares about that? Wait, Michael, does anyone care about WeChat?
A lot of people. Imagine WhatsApp getting banned.
Right? Oh, that kind of thing. All right.
Yeah. Arguably bigger. Okay.
Well, that's kind of fucked.
Because you can do payment with it as well. Contact.
Oh, what?
So.
Oh, it's the like all-in-one Chinese messaging app, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay.
The one.
There's like multiple services for wireless payment. Because like in China, you don't pay with cash anymore, pretty much.
Oh, that's cool.
Like in most cases.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. Oh no, now it's banned. Never mind, it's not that cool.
Yeah. I think it's
Why did it get banned?
like you can't download it anymore.
Oh.
So not sure what that means.
Why did it get banned?
Cause same as TikTok.
Oh, now they're also looking at like.
Tencent, right?
Yeah, Tencent.
Tencent's ties to U.S. gaming companies, which is like all of them.
Yeah, basically all of them. Like Epic and stuff.
Yeah. And they fucking have own parts of Reddit. Fucking like. Kind of insane.
Actually, did you know that in the EU, the yearly report on the Chinese Chinese human rights? So if they were being maintained or not, well, which ones were violated, was actually vetoed in the EU by Portugal, I think, or something.
What?
And
like as in we're just not going to make one. What?
Exactly, and China has been buying like buildings and a port, basically like is owned by China at this point to large parts.
Oh,
like many European ports.
Oh, damn.
Are being bought by China. Like large parts belong.
Just China stuff.
And that includes Portugal. So,
Hey, we're getting a bunch of viewers tuning in now.
Nice.
If you missed the beginning of the podcast, you can probably just, scroll back to the beginning. And if you don't want to do that, we will be posting this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes. Just go to any of them and search up Bacon Barn, and you should be fine. If you
I
would
think
like
that
to
name
listen
is
to the whole thing.
esoteric enough.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's taking that name anytime soon.
Or anything similar for that matter.
The US government is looking at Epic and Riot. Those are the two.
Yeah.
The US military?
Government.
Oh.
Same thing.
Same difference.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're gonna get
Russia
banned everywhere. We're gonna get banned everywhere. Except,
it's
Switzerland.
It's just Russia time.
You have ties to China, Michael. You have ties to China.
Oh, no. So now we're investigating people for their national ties.
Yep.
Oh, no. In Germany. Oh.
Oh, here's companies Tencent owns stakes in. Like, other companies. Supercell, I think that's the company that made, like, Clash of Clans and stuff. Marvelous, whatever that is.
Wait, no, but I want to play that.
Bluehole, Do you guys know Bluehole?
The PUBG people.
Oh, the PUBG people. That just reminds me.
Wait, that's also owned by a Chinese.
Partially,
is
at
it?
least.
Yeah, partially at
They're a
least.
Korean game developer, but yeah, they Tencent has stakes in like all the game developers. So
By
Um,
Tencent. Okay.
Yeah. Then there's the Netmarble, whatever that is.
never
Net
heard of it.
Marble.
Frontier.
Seems familiar. I can't put my finger on
Activision. Blizzard.
Yeah,
Jesus. Ubisoft.
Activision, Blizzard. Yeah, because they're one company, but whatever.
Yeah, they are one company. Did
Yeah. No, it
Oh,
sounded like you said Activision, Blizzard.
Oh, sorry. I paused there because I'm kind of thirsty, but I don't want to drink water because I have a plastic water bottle and it like cracks and that messes up the audio for the podcast.
Oh, yeah, you're thirsty. See what's going on
Thirsty
here.
bitch.
Okay, Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Paradox.
Sam, wow, okay. I have a girlfriend. Calm down, buddy.
Alright. Okay,
I know
Paradox.
you like my skin, but calm down there, buddy.
Finn, what?
Ah, yes, I appreciate your skin.
Okay, on this
What?
is not meant romantically, but Sam, Ubisoft too.
Okay, what kind of games has Paradox made? We're gonna ignore whatever he just said.
Stellaris, Hearts of Iron 4, they're not the Stellaris. But yeah,
Jesus.
Stellaris and Hearts of Iron 4 mainly.
Yeah, well, Tencent owns that too. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Tencent is like gigantic, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is not only in the gaming industry. This is like everywhere, basically.
Reddit is
So I'm
right?
wondering-
They have a significant stake.
Oh, yeah,
wondering,
Reddit.
Like, do you
Digital
think that will actually
Extremes
carry
as
on to
well.
everyone? Like, do you think that Chinese companies will be banned from like all places, basically?
No, I think it's
highly
just the
doubt it.
US for
Where they
now,
bought-
at least.
And also, remember
No,
now,
I mean,
Digital
in, like,
Extremes, the Warframe
US,
people. as
Will
well.
they be, I don't know, people that have links to the Chinese government and own firms there, or are like, or that buy, I don't know.
I don't think they can afford. The Trump administration can afford to do that economically.
Well, yeah, but maybe the.
The Biden
Yeah,
administration.
they
How are they
suddenly
gonna-
just have more money.
No, no,
Yeah.
but no, I just mean like, won't they unban this stuff later anyway? Like, if Trump does, like,
It's a good idea.
Like, there's a good idea in the center of it.
when's like the
I think that
finale
that's a
for
big
the?
issue. That could happen. That the Democrats go, yeah, everything that Trump does is bad, but that would definitely be a mistake because
Yeah.
like not everything he does is
Bad.
bad.
There's some sound logic behind that.
Yeah, I guess
Like, the whole trade war thing is fucking stupid, but
yeah.
And he is kind of like a dictatory guy. Like he's weakening democracy at least,
yeah.
Yeah.
not actually a dictator. No.
Well, Putin does that
and-
pretty well.
What? Putin
Nothing.
is a dictator? Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Check.
How long has he been president for?
I
Do you
don't know,
know
like
the
20
meme?
years.
The Pope is appointed for life.
And he met like how
That's
many?
term
Like,
limits.
yeah,
Putin has met 3 popes.
yeah. It's his third term, isn't it? And it's almost come to end again. I think.
There
Might
was actually a. Oh no!
Third,
Wait.
but I know in between he had a
They had a referendum.
handpicked vice president like takeover
Yeah,
Oh.
for like.
for
Very-
one term, and then he came back after criticizing his handpicked successor.
Oh.
That doesn't seem
Yeah.
like a publicity stunt, effectively at all. So. Also, they were in the middle of the Second Chechen War, one of those
Oh.
wars, and
Oh, that's
it's like,
cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
war. Why
wasn't the
would you
first
do
one?
that?
Wasn't the first one the one where people were saying that it was framed?
The apartment bombings, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, it's suspected that the Russian and
did
secret
that,
services
yeah.
bombed one of their own, like an apartment tower in Moscow,
Yeah.
too,
To increase Putin's legitimacy.
and to like basically give a justification for war with Chechnya,
Oh.
because they were like, well, the terrorists did it. Let's go in Afghanistan on their asses.
All right, let's
Yeah.
not get like too
That the U.S. didn't.
sucked into this because I don't really want to
And-
talk too many talk about too much like politics or whatever, or like speculations.
It's not speculation. They found a bomb that contained, like, I think they found a third unexploded bomb, which had parts basically only military personnel could have gotten.
Oh,
Like, how did random separatists from some backwater country that no one's ever heard of suddenly get military-grade explosives and triggers?
That probably doesn't have anything to do with the country that spends the most money on their relative to their GDP on the military, right?
Do they? Oh, interesting.
I think so. No, I'm not sure, but like at least a very high amount.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I'm not sure. No, actually,
yeah.
I think
When's like the finals for the U.S. election? Like, when's the Super Bowl for the U.S. elections?
you
What?
mean when are they decided?
Yeah, when are they appointing the new dude? Because Trump's definitely getting replaced.
November
That's two
9th.
different
I think.
things.
November
Those are two
9th
different
is
things.
the election day, and then
Mhm.
in January 26th or something, he's appointed.
But-
No, sometime in January or February.
Oh, okay.
The 9th, that's just public election day, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's so because electoral college is a thing, and technically speaking, like in the States, you vote for a party, but then the parties decide who to send to cast the actual vote. And
Oh,
in theory, they could just not vote in the way the state did.
oh.
they
So basically, let's say the Democrats won in Washington or whatever, Washington
Mhm.
State. Like then usually all the delegates appointed
Mhm.
will be Democratic Party officials that then go vote Democrat, but in theory,
Mhm.
they could also just half of them vote Republican, because
Yeah,
screw you.
but they don't.
Yeah,
That doesn't happen.
usually.
I'm pretty sure that never happened.
Right.
Also,
Well,
the
yeah.
election is actually incredibly unrepresentative. But that's, yeah, whatever.
Why?
That's a topic for another day.
Because you get a minimum of, each state gets a minimum of 3 delegates plus an amount proportional
Oh
to
yeah,
their
but that's on
population.
purpose because they wanted the states to be represented even when they were had a small population.
Yeah, but that still doesn't work.
Why?
Because the population discrepancies are just so incredibly high. It doesn't actually help much.
So you mean like what is it, like Connecticut or Massachusetts? Your vote will be worth much more than in California.
Yeah, California
Yeah.
and Texas, I think, suffer the most, though.
Yeah, but that's just how it's written in the Constitution. That was from the beginning with
Yeah.
America to make sure that all the states can work together properly. Have a say.
Cool.
I think it does. I think it makes sense.
And
Cool,
same
okay.
for the
Yeah.
faithless
Moving on,
electors.
Sam.
Moving
we
on,
need,
can we wrap this up? You know, we should have a different podcast for like our political discussions.
Oh
Why?
no.
Actually, we already have 2 podcasts. Speaking
We
of
have-
the second podcast, check out Closed Captions on basically any platform you want to. That's a movie critiquing podcast we're doing. We talk about movies we liked, didn't like, or maybe didn't even watch. So, yeah, that's nice.
You sure sound qualified to talk about movies then.
I'm
You should go
very
check it out.
qualified. Yep, you should go check it out on all the platforms, every single one of them. And yeah, that's about it for the podcast, I believe. Shall we wrap it up?
Sure.
Thank you for listening. This has been the Bacon Barn podcast, and yeah, bye.
Bye. See ya.
Goodbye and see you
for
next
listening.
week.